it's me, Lydia again, your favorite cosplaying cringy girl, and your other favorite cosplaying cringy girl, my twin sister, Jessica. And we're here today to hang out and spend time together and maybe make
basically we're just
later.
putting this camera on in the background because there's so many times we talk about things. We're like, that would make a cool TikTok or that
Our
would
podcast episode.
So maybe we'll just like use it, share it. You want to slide the phone this way a little?
I don't know how to set up the phone right. Wait, I have an idea. We have this bunny jar here. We'll just put the bunny jar down.
Perfect.
This is perfect. Yeah, come closer. Come closer to me. So you're more in the middle of the
dog's
frame.
trying to come.
Okay, it's us and Sigma. Sigma wants to join.
Sigma, any words of insight?
Yeah, Jessica and I were talking about, so we were tired and we were making some cups of coffee. And as we were making the coffee, I got my coffee from Costco. It's my first time getting it. I was just telling Jessica how I waited in line and I made a nice little friend at the Costco line. Did you just drop a coffee bean on the floor?
No.
Anyways, and I was like, he was such a sweet little old man. And he's like, you're gonna love that coffee kind of thing. I'm like, really? He's like, yeah, I get this coffee all the time. It's like literally the only thing he's getting in the line. And I'm just like, it's my first time getting this coffee. I hope I like it. Thank you for, I guess, assuring me kind of thing. And then he's just like, yes, it's like the best coffee ever kind of thing. You'll love it. It was just a really sweet old man. And he had only came in for coffee himself. But I was just telling Jessica that, and Jessica had a story of...
I was just saying, you know, it kind of reminds me of this, like, one video I saw around Valentine's Day. I guess that's why they shared it, because, you know, it's kind of sweet. This really old man grabbing, like, he was checking out with, like, flowers and a balloon. He's kind of, like, waddling a little walk, because, you know, he's, like, old. So he's, like, kind of walking with it, and I'm just, like, it's so sweet. It makes me want to cry, you know.
And then Jessica and I were saying how... or I was saying, I can't wait, or I hope that there is some sort of AI metaverse conscious that we could all upload our consciousness to, so that kind of good doesn't ever have to end, like that kind of pureness can always live on.
But then you're opening the door to all the bad
Yeah, then we
stuff
started
too.
talking about, like, you know...
Yeah. But anyways, we decided we're just gonna start filming, and here we are, so...
Yeah, I think we're talking about, like... We all want to think we're good, but I mean, I know I have some... I'm a little vain, I think, at times. I'm a little greedy at times. We all have things to overcome. I'm a little jealous at times.
What things make you feel jealous?
I guess if it's like something that seems almost unattainable no matter how hard I try because of the unfairness of society.
Societal, yeah.
Those kind of things make me jealous. But if someone's like studied and worked really hard to achieve something, I don't exactly feel jealous. I feel more like, yeah, I'm proud of you. You go.
You did something I couldn't, maybe I could do, but I didn't do at least, you know, like I don't deserve it kind of.
Yeah.
Feeling, so.
It's like more admirable.
Like if someone became a doctor or a lawyer.
Or started a business.
A successful business, that, you know, they took the risk. Mm-hmm. They worked hard. Or say like, even if it's not say the most prestigious profession.
Yeah. But then when I think of like Jeff Bezos or other billionaires, or maybe there's trillionaires and other rich people that we don't really know of because they're so rich they don't want to be known. They don't want the eyes on them. Like when I think of that level of richness, at times I get a little jealous.
Did I get the cold coffee?
Here, take the hot coffee.
I'm
mine.
Jealous.
You're my guest.
I'm jealous.
Yeah.
Oh, this is warm.
You're my guest.
You blow on it with your hot breath a little.
That is some cold coffee. Anyways, what was I saying? But I don't know if it's exactly, now that I think about it, I don't know if it's the jealousness I feel or this unfair feeling. Like, I think there should be equal opportunity, but I don't think the outcome should necessarily be equal. And when it's a situation like that where someone's kind of just born or kind of given that kind of level of wealth that is so unattainable, and the whole system of people is making like 30,000 a year on average, about, maybe I correct me if I'm wrong. I did not look up this number. Just a yearly income for minimum wage about around the 30,000 range, I think. It just does not seem fair. It just doesn't seem Like, why do people have to work so hard for that little bit of money? And they're like grinding to the bone every day, blood, sweat, and tears. And then there's some people who are just dollar here, dollar there, private jet. I don't know.
No, I guess means the like climate activist people that say, or like the celebrities, the rich people who say stuff like, we need to watch out the planet and try to like vote or like do things in favor of like, it's nothing wrong with those, in my opinion, those bills or that wanting for the world, but it feels like performative. Like they'll say that, but then they'll take their private plane and fly, or that, you know, it's like you're saying one thing, but your actions saying another.
Yeah. I mean, like, who wouldn't want that, though? Who wouldn't want to be on some level of privilege that he can fly around private jets, places, and things?
What is he doing to his foot?
He's chewing it. Maybe he has a little itch. Maybe it's allergies. The spring's coming around the corner.
It's time. I bought springs so I could do my. I've been waiting since last year because they came late. Put spring around the corner. Be like, oh my gosh, guys, spring's just around the corner.
I love it. It's like is your toe really that itchy? I need to give him a bath today. You're a little stinky. You're a little stinky, baby. One of my goals in life, so I talked with Jessica about this last night. I want to do OnlyFans for a while. I don't know, 5-10 years maybe. You know, accumulate my wealth enough that I could be financially stable.
So you'd be like 35?
Yeah, 35. And then at that point, when I'm financially stable enough, I can start opening up, I want to open up cat cafes and dog cafes and rabbit cafes, like rabbits and pets and things that need a home, but can, I don't know, people can come visit and chill with, buy a cup of coffee, and maybe they'll bond with the animal and take it home or something. Or if not, at least I raise enough money to take care of these animals until they find a home.
I want to do little donkeys.
Little donkeys. I want to do
you could
capybaras.
You could dress them as burritos, like for Halloween and stuff, and like
have burritos at your cafe.
Donkeys are actually kind of cute.
I also would love to be an English teacher at some point. You're already one, basically, Jessica.
I could. Like, my English is bad, but I think compared to, say, it's like in other countries, or like, say, like South America, where the countries are more poor, I know, like, the private schools, they have really good English teachers, and there's a lot of people who want to learn the language because opportunity in general. But, like, I'm thinking of maybe, like, there's areas where they don't have access to people who speak English or could teach it, like, native speakers. So I'm thinking, like, the internet is one of those, like, tools that can help connect, like me over here in North America with an interest in learning Spanish and speaking Spanish to people over there who, you know, want to learn English. So help each other.
I like that. So many things I want to do in life, but it feels like there's such little time.
I think I'll be honest, I think my Spanish learning kind of taken a little bit of a halt.
Yeah,
like,
mine has too.
I used to like
cosplay and everything right now. We could still practice more tonight. We're going to practice tonight. Because we're together. It makes it more fun to practice with, like...
I can show you my notes and how I study.
Yes.
I usually listen to language transfer, and I'll listen to 5 lessons, and then I do Duolingo until I get tired. And then I have notes next to me, and I write down the things that are new or that I want to remember. And then I try to use them in speaking. And when I speak with my fans, I'll, like, try to use it.
Yeah, I think the TikTok lives are a good practice. And then it's like we also want to stream video games on here, or at least I really want to stream more Power Worlds.
I want to do too.
Okay, well, maybe tonight we could do that too.
We could also, the thing is, we could also like practice Spanish while we play the games. Like that's why I think it's like kind of nice to speak English and then Spanish, because then I can say what I want to say, and then you can think like, okay, now how would I say this in Spanish? Oh crap, I don't know this word.
Then let me look it up.
Yeah. Or if you're live, you could be like, chat,
ayúdame.
Yeah, ayúdame. ¿Cómo se dice?
So what should we do now?
I don't know. We could
another thing what were you going to say?
I was going to say, we could change and get into like Dora and Boots.
Okay, let's do Dora and Boots. I was also going to add another thing Jessica and I talked about is we would, like, I tried so hard to work, and if I see an opportunity, I'm going to take it. But one thing I refuse to do is take that opportunity at the expense of someone else. Like, if I have to take it, and by me taking it, it brings them down. Like, okay, let's say it's a competition for a promotion at work. I'll compete, and I won't feel bad because we're both competing. I mean, of course you'd feel bad if you lost, but, I mean, it's a competition. But I'm not going to sabotage someone to lose their position at work so I could get that position. So that's, I guess, one, ethical
I wonder how
thing
you
I have.
define that. Like, what would that trait be?
I don't know.
Cause I think it's a good thing, but I'm just saying, like, there's like chaotic good, neutral good,
Chaotic evil, neutral evil,
or like
chaotic evil, evil. I don't know.
There's like 3 of each.
Yeah.
So I'm like, what kind of archetype would that fit you under? What archetype do you think I am? Here, do you have?
I feel like you're chaotic good.
I'm chaotic good. I think so too. Possibly.
To be honest, I don't really think of. I don't know all the archetypes.
I know there's like chaotic, and then there's neutral, and then there's like.
Oh my goodness! I've been going to the gym so often. I'm so sore. Yesterday I did a pull day, but for some reason my chest muscles are sore.
Same.
But the day before I did push, so maybe that's why.
I've done like
today's leg day for me.
I'm still sore here. Like I did a pull day. Like my titties muscles, like right here. I don't know what muscle this is, but right here is sore. And I did pull. So I guess like like you do the what should we call it? Like when you do like the pull up, I did the assisted pull ups. So like of course you're using bicep here, but it's like connected here and like right here. So like I guess I'm like flexing like this up too.
Maybe you're not focusing on clenching your back muscle.
Yeah, because like I guess you're right. Because like when you clench your back muscle, you're like touching shoulder blades, which brings them down.
Also, when you do the assisted pull up, you're supposed to, I think, lean back a little bit so you can focus more on. It's supposed to feel like almost you're pulling the bar to you instead of yourself to the bar. I think. Mm-hmm. This is kind of like a little. I guess this is our pilot episode of a unplanned podcast.
But what we need is an editor, so we could take something like this, give it to them, and then they could just post it. We don't have to think about it,
We should open up an editor position. How would that even work? How would you send it? Can you just upload it?
And the thing is like, I don't know how successful it would be. I wish we had someone do it for free for like a little bit. To figure out if it makes money, and then we make money.
Like someone who maybe needs some practice editing, they could use our video clip and exchange.
Like something like this, I wouldn't expect anything special.
Yeah.
Just cut out the excess.
I think there's AI software now that does that. Like they finds the silent moments and cuts it out. Mm. And then it does random zoom in stuff, like boom, boom, I don't know, the random zooming in is supposed to maintain people's attention, so it keeps the average view. One thing also that I've been watching are a couple YouTubers and people talk about is you copy what has been working because it's proven to work and you'll get the views. But if you're not a creator of a substantial following, you can't exactly really make everything you want to make. I mean, you can, but it won't really be pushed out there the same. Whereas if you do have a substantial following, it doesn't exactly matter what you make as much. I mean, it still matters, but like if you wanted to just post a random video, not in your niche, you'd still probably be okay.
Like there's still a chance of it finding
the audience.
Okay, so maybe we can like after this get ready, get in our Dora and boots. We could try to think of some ideas too. We could think now and then like change or. Let me get my binder. My binder has a bunch of. That's where I keep my ideas. I could tell you some about. I don't know if it would help you, but like my organizational processes for like how I keep things.
I'd like that.
Like so, like what I'm doing right now is I'm organizing my cosplay. I printed out like like normal piece of paper with like a number.
Oh.
And then I printed out numbers for like 25 of them because I don't know exactly how many bins I have. They're all clear. So I'm going to like tape it on the inside of the bin to face out and then keep a list of what's in each bin.
Oh.
So I can come back and find and be like, that's number one.
I should do that.
Yeah.
I don't do that. I should.
It's a project.
That's why I have so many Makima and Power wigs, man. Because I buy stuff and then it gets lost in the abyss of cosplay.
Next time I come here, I can help you and we can make a video like helping organize Linea's.
Yeah, I'd love that. I could do another YouTube video, another little YouTube vlog.
Yeah.
I'm happy we're almost getting to 5,000 subscribers on my page. Woo! Speaking of which, don't forget to subscribe to Jessica.
I don't use that much, but
she doesn't use YouTube as much, but I'm trying to push her.
I might make more.
I just like longer form videos a little bit on YouTube because I could vlog my day, vlog my cosplay process and stuff, my adventures. And then I also feel like YouTube pushes out videos more to the people who are actually following you. And then I could get more comments and things. I had more fun responding to comments on here than other pages. And live streaming on here is pretty nice. It's basically like Twitch, but it's on YouTube and Oh no, I think YouTube, once you do get monetized, I'm not monetized yet, but once you do, I think they pay you better.
Like, I guess I'll look into that. Maybe I'll switch, especially
think the
if I'm
algorithm's
starting
better.
if I'm starting up teaching again. Maybe I switch from Twitch to YouTube.
And then your live views from YouTube, when you're live streaming, count towards your views on the
And
what's it called? Monetization part. Okay, we'll see in a bit. Sigma's following you. He's like, where are you going? All right, we will be back. We're going to cosplay now. Don't forget to like, follow, and subscribe for more content. Bye. Take care.